So this is homogenizing machine where we use a buffer solution to extract the content of tissues. We use a buffer solution that is already prepared. So this is a buffer solution. We use a buffer solution to extract homogenizing buffer to extract the amount of tissue. So for subsequent centrifuging and other analysis. So this is the process. We add it here. Then from the universal heater bottle. Then at interval we add ice to it. The reason why we do it in ice is to cushion the effect of heat as a result of friction. So we check how homogeneous the mixture is now. So we have a homogeneous mixture here now. So we can now turn it into universal heater bottle. Then we cover. So this sample is set. So let's move on to the next one. So 6 BLK, 6 BLKT. This for group 6. So we transfer the tissue here. So once we have an homogeneous mixture, then we can stop the process and take it back into the glass cycle. Move on to the next group. So this is around 80. So this is spatula. Then you can choose to chop it with scissors. But here, if the tissue is small, you can just go ahead and add it to the tube here. So you can run the homogenizing machine for 15 seconds interval. Then at some point when you're changing a group, you can leave it for 20 minutes just to reduce just to help the machine efficiency. So we have another sample 6BT. Sample 6BT will be added to the tube here again. Okay. So we add the buffer, homogenizing buffer to it. Then we check again to see how homogeneous it is. So is this okay? Okay, so if this is okay, we remove that and use the remaining homogenizing buffer to flush the content. So I'll keep this now. This basalt was next tissue. 6NT. 6NT. So remove the content, remove the tissue here. We are the homogenizing buffer. So the volume of each homogenizing buffer differs from tissue to tissue. So these have been calculated using the mass of the tissue concerned. So that determines the amount of buffer, homogeneous buffer we are adding to each tissue. So the samples must be calculated so as to have a perfect homogenized mixture. So this is 6LLT. 6LLT. So 6LLT. So each tissue has been coded to symbolize their group, the group of the animal model where the tissue has been gotten from, and the markings on the animal. We have an homogenized mixture, then flush with the remaining amount of homogenized mixture. Then we cover this. Then we return it back to ice. Everything is done in ice condition. So this is taken from ice, then we replace it to the ice. Then we remove the metal from the ice also. We extract the tissue. We add the tissue to the homogenizing machine too. So add it to the homogenizing machine too this way. Then we check the amount of homogenized buffer we require for this. Then we add part of it to it first, or all, depending on the mass of the tissue. So this process must be thorough, because if it's not thorough, because the next step from here will be to take the samples to the homogenizing mixtures to the centrifuging machine. They will separate the content, the protein content from the rest of the tissue. So if the content is not homogeneous enough, then we may not be able to get the adequate acid done perfectly. So it's only right for us to homogenize correctly. So like I was saying about the code, I said like this code, now this one is 6RLT. So here, the 6 here symbolize the group, because we group all the animal models into a group. So we have the 6 represented. So this is 6ROET. So the 6 is the group, RO is the code for the ROE is the code for the animal, the mice, the animal model that is being used. Whereas the T symbolize the code for the particular tissue. So whatever the tissue is, for example, this T here in this particular tissue here is for testis. So the testis of the animal model that is being homogenized with the homogenizing buffer, which has been qualified and will measure accurately, take the right amount required for it. So, we run for 15 minutes at interval, then we use the ice. The tube is kept in ice to reduce the heat generated from friction from the homogenizing machine by electrode, the rotor. So I'll take out the contents. We are flushing with the remaining amount of the homogenizing buffer. So instead of adding all the buffer to it at the same time, you can add some and use the others to flush the content out of it, out of the tube. So in so doing, you have a good extraction. So you have all the tissue content being homogenizing to the homogenizing buffer. So that is the essence of it. So stay tuned for more of this content, biochemistry content. Like, subscribe, and share this video. Thank you.